So, welcome to my first ever playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. This is part 29, I believe, I hope. Last playthrough, we started off with finally making our way to the Tops Casino. We explored around, and in doing so, sorry, I had a little bit of congestion. In doing so, of exploring the Tops Casino, we had finally found Benny, the man who had killed us at the start of the game. Come to find out that Benny had killed us solely for the chip because he knew what the chip was capable of. As summarized, what I kind of got from the chip is whoever controls the chip supposedly controls Vegas or the Vegas Strip, and the Platinum chip alone upgrades the Securitrons around the Strip that were made from Mr. House, the owner of Rob Co., and it upgrades the Securitron supposedly to make them even stronger. And so as a way that Benny put it is, if you get the chip, you can upgrade the Securitrons, and you can even, run the Mojave. No worries about the Legion, no worries about the NCR. But we ended up killing Benny because, I mean, he killed us from the start, or so he thought, and he wasn't to be trusted. And he tried to ambush us when we tried to let him free. And another, like, decision-making route I thought I was gonna go, but ended up changing my mind. And we also did another quest here called Talent Pool, where Tommy Turini, the host of the Aces Theater, I believe that's what it's called. He needed help finding more talented people. So we went around, got four comedians, musicians for him, and we did that. And what did we also do? Oh, we got robbed by the casino. Yeah, we got robbed by the casino. I hit the jackpot once or twice. I was banned from the casino. My game crashed, so I had to reload that. Um, yeah, so now we're in a decision making where we can kill or disable Mr. House. We can keep going along with Mr. House, or we can go to the Brotherhood of Steel, or we can go to the White Glove Society and see what they want to do. The Emeritus ain't really nothing to be do, or like they're all gone besides Cachino. Um, or we can go to Mr. House's hidden bunker buried beneath the Legion stronghold at Fortification Hill, which I couldn't find. So yeah, here we're gonna go from here. Sorry, I'm very indecisive about what I want to do in this game. Like, there's so many possibilities, but like that just makes me like my anxiety rise so high. Like I have no idea what I
The
want
eyes
to
of the
do.
mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any
Vulpes
crimes you may
Inculta?
have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time.
Huh.
My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands.
Wait, we've met this guy. He was at not Prim, not Novak, Nipton? You again? How'd you find me here? Yeah, how did you find me?
I am the greatest of Caesar's frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
Why does Karsar want to see me?
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting. Caesar awaits.
So I could kill this guy right now. The greatest of Caesar, supposedly. I mean, I don't fuck with the Legion at all, but I am curious to see what he has to say, but I do feel like it's a trap. So if I do this and I go to the Cove, I can do this and see what's beneath the stronghold, or like, I don't know, what was it with the chip? Travel to Cottonwood Cove and take the barge up the river to the fort. Okay, we'll accept your invitation. Travel to Cottonwood Cove. Cottonwood Cove is here. This could be a trap, like this, but it has to be a trap. I mean, that guy Vulpes and Colta did not actually come to find me, or Caesar didn't send me an invitation until after I got the chip. It's gotta be a trap. Who is that? Corsor Lucullus. Is this what he was talking about? The barge?
Awe. True to Caesar. Awe. Are you ready to head upriver?
Awe? Is that like hi? Who are you?
I am Cursor Lucullus, and my orders are to escort you to the Legion's camp at Fortification Hill. Are you ready to go?
What'll happen at the fort?
You'll be meeting face to face with the mighty Caesar himself, founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes. To my knowledge, this is the first time Caesar has ever summoned one of the Dissolute to see him. Not even tribal chieftains received this honor.
Who are you calling dissolute or dissolute?
All who are not Legion are dissolute. They live in squalor, unrestrained by morality, lacking moderation, temper, and self-control. Their very existence is a blight on the common good. Even worse are the profligates, the subtype of dissolute one finds this side of the river. They hold themselves to be civilized, when in fact they are corrupt and self-interested. The truth will be made clear to them soon enough.
Y'all are terrible people. What have I done to earn this honor?
You'd know better than I would, but you must be remarkable for Caesar to take such an interest.
Only after I got the chip, though. Okay, let's go.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat.
What boat?
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
See? It has to do with that damn chip. I was not offered this until after I got the chip. Why can't I just continue on?
Caesar strictly forbids the use of chems and alcohol. By his order, all visitors must also relinquish their arms upon entry. If you come in peace, then there is no reason to not disarm. You will not be harmed unless Caesar wills it.
What is considered a banned item?
Alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items.
Speech 35. I have to bring them along. A congenital heart defect.
I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such a physically inferior whelp, but I will allow this one exception. You may bear Caesar's mark, but do not attempt to share any of your medicine with anyone in the fort.
I refuse to disarm.
This is your last warning. You will relinquish your weapons and banned items, or prepare to face the consequences.
Dude, there's so many turns you can do in this game. So I'm at the fort now. I have Lily and Rex with me, and I have like the very good armor and very good weapons. I could kill every one of them at the fort right now if I wanted to, and change the future of the battle at the dam. Or I can continue, give up my arms, and possibly lose the chip. Or I could just return to Cottonwood Cove. Okay.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
I just don't see why the platinum chip, though.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
See, that's just disgusting. So you could take this little Oh, that's the dam. I can see it now. So all that holds the Legion army from crossing over to the west, or crossing over, is the dam itself. But the dam itself, like, is the power of everything in the Mojave. Okay, so we took that barge, which is at Cottonwood Cove, which makes sense now because that's a Legion camp. That's smart of them. Okay, let's see what happens.
Caesar awaits you in... I'll wait here to ferry you back to the western shore when your visit has concluded.
I have no weapons on me, do I? Nothing.
Our way.
Well, I kind of want to see what's going on here. I've never been here before.
Hold your tongue, wastrel.
Who's this? Talk slave?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Who am I detected by? Who is this? Dale Barton?
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word.
Yeah, I would like to know more about you, Dale Barton. You have a gun.
Shoot.
Are you part of the Legion?
No, sir. I'm an independent trader from Arizona.
Is it dangerous to trade? Oh, they did say the merchants or the traders that are with the Legion are very well guarded. Is it dangerous to trade with the Legion?
Not at all. They're my best customers. As long as you don't try to sell them chems or alcohol, they treat you fair. Hell, I don't even need to travel with guards most of the time in Legion territory. All the bandits are dead or run off.
Do you ever trade with the NCR?
Between having to hire protection and getting slapped with taxes, it's more profitable to stick to Arizona and New Mexico. But I do cross the river from time to time when an opportunity comes along.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Have you ever met Caesar?
I haven't had the pleasure. I have crossed paths with Legate Lanius, his second in command, however. It was unpleasant.
Legate Lanius. It's not the Vulcus guy we met at the strip, or twice. Tell me about the Legate.
He's the best the Legion has to offer, or so the legionaries say. Brute of a man, wears a fancy metal mask in a battle. He killed one of my pack Brahmins simply because it was in his way. I knew better than to complain about it, though.
Show me what you have for sale.
Have a look.
I can't buy any guns from him, can I? Yeah. He's got a hell of a lot of guns, though. Actually, this wouldn't be bad. I can buy these to put on my guns as mods, and yeah, I'll buy these so I can get that achievement. I don't know if I would use those. Yeah, I won't use those. What can I sell him? I can't sell him any guns. Alright. Thank you, sir. Pleasure doing
Thanks.
business. Can I steal from him? Is this gonna... There's no way I'm gonna get this varmint rifle. Do I have a sneak on me? He didn't notice that? How big is the fort? Well, we got a gun on us now. What's up, Riley? My bad. I was in the zone.
Our way, true to Kaiser.
Wonder if he... A kid?
Don't bother me. I'm training to become a full legionary.
Oh god. Oh, that's where all of them stay. That's all of their camps. That is a big camp. And there's Vegas. I'm doing pretty good, Riley. What about you? Wonder will they notice the gun on my back?
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
I bet you are. You're glad? Oh, doing pretty well. Okay, well they are pretty brutal. Just leave people hanging out in the sun. I'm probably not going the right way. Yeah, I'm not going the right way. Yes, I am playing from the States. Are you from the States or are you from out the country? Legionary
I'm
instructor.
harsh on the children, but they'll be excellent legionaries. I'm quite proud of them.
Open Fort Drawbridge. Oh, you're from Cali? Siri.
If you're injured, I might have healing powder to spare.
So I'm very familiar with them. What games am I into? For the most part, I used to play Fortnite up till Season 5. And then I stopped playing it. I didn't like the way it was going. I played Call of Duty all the way up to Cold War. I haven't played Cold War or Vanguard. Haven't played Modern Warfare 3, but I'm gonna get back into Call of Duty whenever Black Ops 6 comes out. I played the GTA series, Apex Legends. What else shooters are there? Destiny. I have some questions about you, Siri.
What do you want to know?
Yep. What kind of games you into? Where are you from?
A small town in New Mexico. The Legion burned it a few years back. That's how I ended up here.
How long have you been a slave?
3 years and counting. If I could just get across the river, I'd be free. Not that I'd try it. I've seen what happens when you get caught.
How are women treated around here?
We're property. If you're too young or too old, the men usually leave you alone. Usually.
Let's talk about something else. You're a doctor?
I never finished my training. The Legion saw to that when they overran my town. I do know basic first aid, but I've had to rely on tribal remedies to treat illnesses and injuries. Healing powders and all that. I'm always running low on Xanderroot. Plenty of Brock flowers, though.
Survival 20 years using 1 Brock flower per Xanderroot, right?
Oh, I've been using 2 roots per flower. Thanks to you, I'll be able to create twice as much healing powder per day.
I don't want to gain fame with Caesar's Legion. You're mostly into first-person shooters like Overwatch 2, CS:GO, and COD. Okay, yeah, Overwatch is also something I've played. I haven't played Overwatch 2, but I did play a lot of Overwatch 1. I haven't... Well, no, I did play Counter-Strike. That was when I was younger. And Call of Duty, of course. Do you have anything for sale?
For sale? I'm a slave, not a merchant. I could give you some healing powder every day, but you'd have to be a friend of the Legion.
Yeah, right.
I can only do that if you're a friend of the Legion.
Well, we already know about Legate Lanius. Or Lanius. He's a brute. So who's your main from Overwatch? I haven't played Overwatch 2, but in Overwatch 1, I played a lot of, who's the dude with the big belly? I forgot his name. I played him. I played Reaper. I played Soldier 76, Tracer,
I'm looking forward
Bastion,
to across the river.
and Hanzo. And a little bit of Genji, but he was a little tricky. And McCree. It's coming back to me now. Someone? Melody?
Are you okay? I can't talk to you. It's not allowed.
Speech 50, I'm a friend. It's okay for you to talk to friends, right?
I guess that's okay. If you're a friend, can you help me?
I do have socials. But what is it that you did on your Reaper character? I mean, is it like something like a skin or something? What did you need help with?
Anthony took Sergeant Teddy away and gave him to the stinky dogs. I want him back.
They let you have toys here? Why did Anthony take them all away?
Anthony said he was punishing me for trying to hide it from the Legion.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
What do you do here?
I help take care of the Brahmin. I sometimes bring water and food to people. That's it.
Okay. So she's like...
Hi.
True to Kaisar. You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
Alright, well, I will go in by myself. Tent flap to Kaisar's tent.
You must enter Kaisar.
Okay, how... Wait here. Wait here.
Awe. True to Kaisar.
One, two... 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guards. What does he have in here? A Mark III auto dock? This is a Mark III auto dock primarily used for routine surgeries. However, the diagnostic scanning unit is burnt out, rendering this auto dock useless. Here's Kaisar's bed. I'm tempted. I need to know what's in here. Am I detected? $2,000 bottle caps, T45D power helmet. I probably won't really use that, but I will take it. This ledger is an extensive record of the Legion's prior dealings with tribal societies it has encountered in its expansion. Of particular interest is the fate of the Twisted Hair tribe of Arizona, who formed an alliance with Kaisar to serve as his army's scouts during the conquest of that region. Once the Arizona wastes were pacified, the Legion turned on its erstwhile allies, stripped them of their tribal identity, and forced them into slavery. Those who resisted were crucified along the remains of Interstate 40. Wow, these guys are scums. You really cannot. They formed an alliance and then they betrayed them after they got what they wanted. Yeah, I don't know if I'm walking out of here without. All right, Caesar.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. All the bribes I sent to the Omertas ended up buying me nothing. The great Khans aren't exactly clamoring to fight for my legion now. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. Years of meticulous scheming to place a mole at Camp McCarran. Wasted. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Caesar. What were you thinking?
You guaranteed my safety. I need to get that platinum chip back. I had to see the mighty Caesar with my own eyes. Death to tyrants, start combat. Well, I had a feeling he wouldn't guarantee my safety because the Legion is just pure scum. I mean, I find out they're more and more scum every time I hear about them and see them. They probably won't give me the chip back. I had to see the mighty Caesar with my own eyes.
Maybe I should have you struck blind so my face is the last sight you ever behold. Look, you do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
How may I serve your Legion, Caesar? Fuck no. What were you looking to start? How do you know so much? Yeah, how do you know so much?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile. The time is fast approaching when my Legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
No. Not working with you. I've come too far to just give up on everything and go to the Legion. Just give me back the platinum chip and I'll be on my way.
Oh, I'll give you the platinum chip, and then you'll use it exactly like I tell you to.
What are you saying I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38
Oh,
casino.
this is what the wild card quest
Now
is
that
about.
same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
And once I'm inside?
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye. Come back when you've destroyed whatever you find down in that bunker.
Oh, we're not gonna destroy it, but we will go down there.
The camps are getting crowded.
Oh, here he is, Volpes and Cultus.
I suspect you'll be a valuable asset to the Legion. Assuming you're really on our side, of course.
What does he have to say about Legate?
To call Aeneas ferocious would be an understatement. In battle, he seizes the enemy in his jaws and will not let go. He thinks nothing of suffering losses, so long as the enemy suffers more. Though unsubtle, he is not dim. He detects traps and sets his own. Be glad you will not have to face his judgment. If you are true to Caesar.
Okay.
Awe, true to Caesar.
Is this him?
It is a great honor for anyone outside the
No,
Legion
it's
to
not.
get an audience with Caesar.
Are you the Legion's second in command?
No. Legate Lanius is Caesar's second. The Legate replaced the Burned Man after the Legion's defeat at the Dam several years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What's the Burned Man's name? He failed them and caused them to lose the battle, and Caesar, as an example, said that no matter what chain in command they are, they all deserve to face consequences. Tell me about the Burned Man.
The Burned Man was Caesar's advisor and general when the Legion was originally formed. The Burned Man led us to a disastrous defeat at the Dam. On Caesar's orders, the Burned Man was covered in pitch by the Praetorian Guard, lit on fire, and cast into the Grand Canyon. Caesar has forbidden us from ever speaking his true name again. And so we simply refer to him as the Burned Man.
I forgot his name. And then the chief or the captain of the NCR at I forgot his name. But a chief or captain or ranger captain of the NCR said that he's heard stories about him still being alive. I noticed that you don't carry a gun.
It's a tradition in the Praetorians to specialize in unarmed combat, because weapons can break or jam when needed most. However, our unarmed techniques favor offense over defense. We can charge the enemy and flatten him with our first strike before he can react.
Okay. I don't have any questions for him. So second in command, huh? Vulpes is what, third maybe? Vulpes is fourth maybe? He's second, right? No, Legate. So Legate, Lucius, Vulpes. Still haven't seen Legate, but they said he wears a mask. Okay, so now let's go to this quest. Demolish Mr. House's bunker under the weather station. Or I can find Mr. House's hidden bunker buried beneath the Legion stronghold at Fortification Hill. Follow me. Follow me. Okay, let's see about this bunker. We're just gonna go with it, but I know one thing for sure. We are not destroying this bunker. We are not siding with the Legion.
Our way. True to Caesar.
Is this it right here? The weather monitoring station?
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
What? He just said? Oh, okay. Okay, no, we do get him back. That's what
Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Yeah, that's where he fucked up at.
The camps are getting crowded.
Okay, the terminal's broke. Worth a try. Weather station console. The console hums quietly, powered by some unknown source. There is a round slot on the console about the size of a large poker chip. Insert the platinum chip into the slot. Where at though? Where was this at? Is that what they're talking about? Right there? Alright, well now the door opened. Elevator door to Securitron Vault. And some good old rads. House, you're here again. What does he have to say about this?
Well, you're here ahead of schedule. I suppose it's just as well. This is where I wanted you to end up after all. I knew I could rely on Caesar to give you back the platinum chip.
What makes you think Caesar gave me the chip? You wanted me to come down here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
It is obvious to you that I built this place. The Platinum Chip opened it, after all. In any case, you're here, so let's get to it.
What is this place?
It's a facility I built many years before you were born. You might think of it as a kind of barracks. You'll understand soon enough.
Like a barracks, huh? Caesar wants me to destroy this place.
Was that meant to be a shocking revelation? Of course Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might hold, and rightly so. But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing, and work for me.
Well, he's making me seem like I'm a slave now. Like I'm just dumb. Well, I'm not gonna work with the Legion. What do you want me to do?
The Platinum Chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
So I'll have to look out for that. I'll upload the data as you ask. We'll see what happens. What will you do with your security? Yeah, what will you do with your Securitrons?
My army will do what an army does best. Defend territory from invaders and maintain order.
I'll upload the data as you ask. Or I could say, we'll see what happens.
I like to think you have enough sense to do the right thing. The rewards for doing so are immense, as are the punishments for not doing so.
Upgrade Mr. House's secret Securitron army. Explore the bunker. Deliver the Platinum Ship to Mr. House. Bring the Platinum Ship to Mr. House. Okay, let's upgrade his army. Activate Vault Status Terminal. Welcome Mr. House status log. Most recent events displayed. November 14th, 2279. Radiation leak. Maintenance bot. Power surge detected. Maintenance bot. Moving to security alert level 1. Protectrons activated. Turrets activated. Sentry bots on standby. So that's what I'm gonna come up across soon. Turret status active. Protectron status active. Sentry bot status standby. I should probably use this gun, right? Oh no, I got all my guns now. That's right. We'll use the thump. Or no. We'll use the laser. Do I have a mod for it or no? I do. I don't know if I should have put it on that gun, but oh well. I could probably take the mod off, right? I guess I can't. Oh well. Okay, so let's see what options we have. This is where security's at. Sentry bot, operations terminal. Null. Suffered. I hope there's one to like get my replenish back. Yeah, allowance replenish back. Shielded? There we go. Enter password. Let's disable them. Cancel security alert. I think I'll be alright. I can wipe them out if I need to. Okay, I'm gonna need you to hold some things, Lily.
Grandma's got a present for you.
Metal armor, helmet, and the power helmet. Along with that submachine gun, caravan shotgun. This junction box could be rewired to override the security door controls, disconnecting it from the automatron or automated security system and opening the door. Repair a 60 or greater required. Rewire the junction box. Here we go. I'm just gonna throw that in there because I don't trust them. That didn't go out. I wanted it I really need to turn off my notifications when someone comes online. Good thing I had that grenade on me. That grenade came in handy. Oh. I ain't trusting none of it. Trust no robot. How's my rads looking? Examine power regulator. If the bunker's power regulators are destroyed, its reactor core will overload in a matter of seconds with catastrophic results. Okay, we don't want to do that. Move, Lily. So if I wanted to, I would just shoot that? I don't want to shoot that. Oh, not sure. Oh, there's his army. He's probably got, what, like 40 of them in there? Activate Securitron Operations Console. This is the Securitron Operations Console. For the Securitron Vault, software updates can be installed from this console. Leave the console alone or insert the Platinum chip and install the Mark II upgrade software. Yes, sir. Move again? Oh, here they are. Oh, the ship. This door is permanently jammed. So before that, could I go in there or no? Nah, it's too late now. Whatever. We're going with it. So what now? Return to Caesar. Report back to Mr. House for further instructions. So I still have the chip, so as long as Mr. House doesn't have the chip, I can still do as I please with the army. But I'm not gonna do that. The Legion was dumb as hell for not coming in here with me though.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again.
Really? Damn, that means even the weapons that I scavenged. Here you go. Keep holdout weapons, sure, here you go.
You're free to...
Here's Anthony, and there's Lupa.
The mechanical dog you have with you. Where did you get it?
Rex, I picked him up in New Vegas. Lie, he just started following me one day. I have no idea where he came from. Why do you want to know?
I ask because Caesar once had a similar pet, but it was lost during a battle.
What do you know about the Burned Man?
He's a story to frighten the younger legionaries. He's dead. No man, no matter how tough, could survive a fall into the Grand Canyon.
And be burned. But they say he's still alive. I had some questions. I don't have any questions. I'm just here for the bear.
The stupid girl should know by now that even the rags on her back are a privilege. Anyway, my mongrels like their new toy. Tell you what, you square off with 4 of my best dogs. No armor and no weapons except a machete. You survive,
and I let you have the bear.
Barter 50, potentially losing 4 dogs is a very high price to pay for a toy. What about 2? You won't mind if I kill them? I mean, these dogs are part of the Legion, so I'll be alright.
I think they'll probably end up killing you. I trained them myself. But if you do win somehow, the mongrels will at least get honorable deaths.
Now we don't need a barter. Legion ain't shit. Let's do this.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Arena victory. With the duel concluded, your regular equipment has been returned to you. I gained fame, and that's after taking out 4 of them? I had no armor on either. So I should have... Really?
Alright, dear.
Come on.
Damn it! I thought they had you!
You thought... Nah, you call that a challenge? Let's talk shit.
Take the bear! I can't believe I let some of my best dogs get killed over this stupid thing! Your stuff is in the crate next to the arena entrance. Leave it there too long, and we'll dump it in the lake.
Goodbye. So I have all my stuff back? Open arena equipment storage empty. I mean, I'm still getting it all back, so just had to double check. Okay, now let's go return to her. Get her bear back before we take everything from the Legion. And by that, I mean Caesar's head. Here you go, Melody.
Hi.
I got Sergeant Teddy. He's a little chewed up.
That's okay. I'll fix him. Can I have him now?
Not so fast. What will you give me for him? She has nothing. Tear Sergeant Teddy in half. That's fucked up. Here you go.
Thank you.
Some karma. Yeah, and I did something good. Melody, we can break you out of here. You and Siri. Come with me. Damn, I got so much stuff on me. I slept 5 hours last night. Don't recommend it.
You must enter Caesar's...
Ah, forgot. Oh, that's not... That's Rex, that's not you. Still the same?
You must enter Caesar's...
Damn it. Alright, Rex. This is not gonna go the way you think.
The camps are getting crowded.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back.
Destroy him.
You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you.
I'll eliminate Mr. House for you. I have some questions to ask. Yeah, I have some questions.
What did you want to know?
Tell me about Vulpes and Colta.
Vulpes is the best of my Frumentari. A remarkable individual from an unremarkable tribe south of the Utah. He was brought into the Legion as a boy, survived training, fought well enough as a legionary to be promoted to the rank of Decanus. Then in battle against an unimportant tribe, He broke ranks and led his contubernium through a hole in their defenses to capture its chieftain. Well, his Kenturian wanted him crucified for disobedience, so I made him a Frumentari.
Yeah, what did the Frumentari do?
Whatever I require. Infiltration, assassination, dramatic atrocities to break the spirit of the enemy, etc. They're mentally flexible. They operate behind enemy lines for extended periods, imitating the enemy's customs without becoming sullied. In all these things, Vulpes is a master.
So he's basically a spy. And he disobeyed orders, but Caesar liked that because it played out right. I already know his bodyguards are special. I've heard rumors of your legate Lanius. What's his story?
Linnaeus is the greatest of my battlefield commanders. Some might call him a great man, but I'm not sure he qualifies. Once, he was the greatest warrior of the Hydebarks, a tribe of the Arizona. Maniacal in battle. Sometimes he'd ambush Legion patrols by himself. When after several months we found and surrounded the Hydebarks camp, their chieftain raised a banner of surrender. The warrior, who was not yet Linnaeus, went insane with rage. He struck down his chieftain and attacked his own tribe.
Damn, he attacked his own tribe for surrendering? Okay.
He killed 15 before they brought him down. He didn't die, obviously. I had him tended to. He was maimed, most of his face torn off. It was days before he regained consciousness. When he did, I went to his bedside and showed him the helmet I'd had forged to cover his face. I said he could have it if he'd fight for me. He accepted, on condition that he be allowed to kill the surviving males of his tribe. I said, make it the adult males, and you have a deal.
Yeah, he does sound like more like a savage than a general.
Linnaeus is savage. Savagely loyal, too, but only to me. He has no love for my legion. But this has its uses. He has no attachment to his men, no compunction about battlefield losses. All he cares about is destroying the enemy. When another legatus or a Kenturian fails to achieve results, I send Linnaeus to make things right. His first step is to beat the failed commander to death in front of his assembled troops. Then he orders the ritual of decimatio.
Yeah, what is that?
It means decimation. But in ancient Rome, the word had a very specific meaning. A punishment for cowardice. The legionaries are lined up in ranks. Every 10th man steps forward and is beaten to death by his brothers. It instills a certain robust obedience.
Lanius will lead the assault on Hoover Dam?
Yes. This time my legionaries will be more frightened of the commander behind them than the enemy before them. There will be no failure this time, no retreat, no years of gathering slaves and resources for another assault. With Linnaeus to drive the legion forward, the dam will be taken. It will be our bridgehead across the Colorado.
Why did the Legion lose the first battle? Because of your general before.
It's not going to happen again. That's all I have to say about it.
He doesn't even want to speak about the Burned Man. I've heard the commander of the first battle called the Burned Man.
And I've heard it's a bad idea to tempt the wrath of Caesar. Change the subject.
So he really doesn't like the Burned Man. What do you think of the NCR?
Do you want my opinion as a former citizen or future conqueror? Actually, my opinion's the same either way. As a young man, I was taught to venerate President Tandy of Shady Sands, the founding mother of the new California Republic. Did you know her presidency lasted 52 years? And that her father, Aradesh, was the Republic's first president? Does that sound like a democracy to you? Or a hereditary dictatorship?
President Tondi was voted into office each time?
Because the council didn't dare oppose her. She was too popular. She had the people's love. So things ran smoothly, more or less. And as soon as she was gone, as soon as there really could be democracy, what happened then? Ever since losing its queen, the NCR has been weaker, more diffuse. Democracy has been its weakness, not its strength.
I could see that. And then, like, it's so easy to breach past their security too, with just speech alone, like lying to them. But still, they're better than the Legion.
Greed runs rampant. The government is corrupt, accepting bribes from Brahmin barons and landowners to the detriment of citizens. The NCR is a loose conglomerate of individuals looking out for themselves. It's lost virtue. No one cares about the collective, the greater good. It's not built to last. I'm just hastening the inevitable.
Surely the NCR is a powerful foe. Yeah, they're the only thing holding them back.
Until now, every tribe I've conquered has been so backwards and stunted. Enslavement has been a gift bestowed upon them. My conquest of the Mojave will be a glorious triumph, marking the transition of the Legion from a basically nomadic tribe to a genuine empire. Just as my namesake campaigned in Gaul before he crossed the Rubicon, so have I campaigned and will cross the Colorado.
What do you know about Mr. House? That I do want to know.
I know he's a coward, hiding behind an army of robots ensconced in that tower of his like a wizard in one of those Grognak comic books. Some say he's a man, others a machine. I don't care. He's in the way.
He's both. How did you rise to power?
Ironically, I was born a profligate myself, a citizen of the NCR. My family lived not far from the Great Boneyard. After raiders killed my father, my mother sought the followers' protection. I was 2 years old. She found work at their library, cooking and cleaning. I learned how to read, and soon I was taking courses, free of charge.
You were a follower of the Apocalypse?
Oh, yes. Raised in that tradition. And the teaching stuck. I was taught it was my responsibility to bring the torch of knowledge to the waste. I may have taken the torch part more literally than they intended.
What changed you from a follower to a dictator?
When I was 20, the followers sent me east to Grand Canyon. It was my first expedition. Just me and a physician named Calhoun. As an anthropologist and linguist, my assignment was to learn the dialects of the Grand Canyon tribes. What a fucking waste of time.
Why would they be a waste of time?
If you think it's worthwhile to make smart people learn how to talk like backward savages, you're a follower of the Apocalypse, or an idiot. Anyway, we met up with a Mormon missionary who already knew a bunch of dialects, Joshua Graham. He was supposed to teach me.
That's his general. That's his name.
But before that went too far, the Blackfoot tribe captured us to hold us for ransom. They were a backward bunch. But the real problem was they didn't know how to fight.
Okay, so he's a follower of the Wasteland, went to the Grand Canyon to learn about the tribes or their languages, met a man named Joshua Graham who was also there. And then they were both captured by a Blackfoot tribe?
The Blackfoot were at war with 7 other tribes, each just as pissant as they were. But outnumbered like that, they weren't going to last long. It's one thing to be taken hostage, another to be lashed to a sinking ship. So over Calhoun's objections, I decided to take certain steps.
What steps did you take?
I taught them how to use the guns they already had, how to strip and clean them, how to breathe when pulling a trigger, how to reload ammunition. They looked at me like I was some kind of a sorcerer. So I taught them how to make explosives and started drilling them on small unit tactics. If there's anything I learned as a follower of the Apocalypse, it's that there's a lot of good information in old books.
Which is why he knew all that. So he trained the Blackfoot tribe.
Divide et impera. Divide and conquer. I led the Blackfoot against the Ridgers, their weakest enemy. When they refused to surrender, I ordered every man, woman, and child killed. When next we surrounded the Kaibabs, and they likewise refused, I took one of their envoys to the Ridgers' village and showed him the corpse piles. This was new for the tribes, you see. They played at war, raiding each other, a little rape and pillage here, a little ransoming there. I showed them total warfare. Like I said, there's a lot you can learn from old books.
Oh, so he took it to the next level. What happened to the tribes?
Kaibabs joined me, and the Fredonians after that. All the pissant tribes with names that should be forgotten. I knew from the start I'd need to eradicate this plague of tribal identities, replacing them with a monolithic culture, a uniform identity. So that's what I did once my confederation of tribes was large enough. I crowned myself Caesar and created a single great tribe, my legion. I sent Calhoun, the follower captured with me, back west with a message that I should not be interfered with. Joshua Graham, the Mormon interpreter, stayed with me and served as my first legatus.
Mormon interpreter. Okay, that's it. Damn, so that's crazy. Joshua Graham was a Mormon interpreter. He was with Caesar from the start. And he killed him after he failed in conquering the battle for the dam. And since forming the Legion, all you've done is conquer other tribes.
That's right. Decades of warfare, absorbing lesser tribes, gathering power, forging the dross into a vast, razor-sharp scythe. My Legion's expansion has never ceased. Much of the Utah and Colorado and all of Arizona and New Mexico are mine. We have cities of our own, but nothing compared to Vegas. Finally, my Legion will have its Rome.
I hate this guy more and more that he talks, but he's an interesting guy. He came from nothing.
What?
We already know what that machine is. It's like a surgery machine. Why is Caesar's Legion so strange?
I used Imperial Rome as the model for my Legion precisely because it was so foreign, so alien. I'd seen what had become of the NCR's attempts to emulate the culture of pre-war America, the infighting, the corruption. Rome was a highly militarized autocracy that effectively integrated the foreign cultures it conquered. It dedicated its citizens to something higher than themselves, to the idea of Rome itself. In Rome, I found a template for a society equal to the challenges of the post-apocalyptic world, a society that could and would survive, a society that could prevent mankind from fracturing and destroying itself in this new world by establishing a new Pax Romana.
What does Pax Romana mean?
It means a nationalist, imperialist, totalitarian, homogenous culture that obliterates the identity of every group it conquers. Long-term stability at all cost. The individual has no value beyond his utility to the state, whether as an instrument of war or production.
Dude, what is Caesar's problem?
No. I'll destroy it because it's inevitable that it be destroyed. It's Hegelian dialectics, not personal animosity.
Hegelian dialectics, what are those?
How do I put this basically enough? It's a philosophical theory, the kind you might encounter if you took time to read some books. The fundamental premise is to envision history as a sequence of dialectical conflicts. Each dialectic begins with a proposition, a thesis, which inherently contains or creates its opposite. and antithesis. Thesis and antithesis. The conflict is inevitable, but the resolution of the conflict yields something new, a synthesis, eliminating the flaws in each, leaving behind common elements and ideas.
So what's dialectic about you and the NCR?
The bombs wiped the slate clean. Human civilization descended to a level of ignorance that effectively set our cultural progress back to zero. The NCR has all the problems of the ancient Roman Republic: extreme bureaucracy, corruption, extensive senatorial infighting. Just as with the ancient Republic, it is natural that a military force should conquer and transform the NCR into a military dictatorship. Thesis and antithesis. The Colorado River is my Rubicon. The NCR Council will be eradicated, but the new synthesis will change the Legion as well, from a basically nomadic army to a standing military force that protects its citizens and the power of its dictator.
This man reminds me of Thanos. Yeah, he's not a good guy. It's not a... Yeah, I'm done working for you.
Mark my words, you piece of shit. This is the last time you will ever refuse to perform an order I've given you. If you meant what you said, you best be on your way, and at good speed. And forget all that I could have given you. If you ever disobey me again, I will order my Praetorians to hack you to death with their machetes for my entertainment.
Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. What? Alright, well this is it. Fuck this guy. Yeah, this is it for him. This is their death early. Shit.
Come on.
What do they have on them? No, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Can I get out of here? Alright, where's my boys at? Where's my boys at?
Get behind you. Grandma's got a
Oh, let's go.
for you.
Oh no, she doesn't have my guns. I think we can get out of this. Okay, if I can take out Anthony, he's got an SMG on him. Can we kill him in time though? We can do this. We can do this.
You'll pay for that!
So much for the Wrath of Caesar. Wait, I have something to I have something to repair this, right? There we go. There we go. He's dead either way. My guy was trying to go. Nah, bro, we're wiping them out. Fuck these guys. Rex? Nah, Rex is unconscious. Oh, you're back with us. Let's go. Yeah, we're wiping the fort out. Fuck these guys. We're ending it here. Still go in here? Is he in here? He is in here, the little bitch. Come on. Oh, we need to gain some distance, gain some distance, gain some distance. Let them come out. Let them come out. Yeah, fuck these guys. Lilia suffered a psychotic break like that. We're saving you for last, bitch. What kind is that I have? Ballistic fist? Ah, it's in poor condition now. I know they ain't running. I know they ain't running. Who's left? Let's go. All that's left is you, bitch. This is it. Fuck you. Caesar is dead. Say it. Displacer glove. Caesar's armor. Oh shit. Yeah, bro, they're done. Sit in Caesar's throne. This is a flex. That's a flex. Is my stuff? Okay, my stuff will be here. Oh, I stayed.
You like... Had enough?
Oh, I'm almost dead. Cursor Lucullus. Everything of mine back to me. That's everything, right? I still have all my ammo. This is just my weapons. Equipment restored. You retrieved your confiscated equipment on your way out of the fort. Yes, sir, we did. Alright, well, I think on that playthrough, this was a good playthrough. A lot happened. I might have changed the future of the game right there, but thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you on the next one.